What's going on, you guys? So check it, right? The boy doing things, A-Reece, seems like he's really serious about the legalization of marijuana in SA. So Reece came out with a couple of tweets during this past week, basically stating that he wants weed to be legal. So the first tweet he came out with went on to say, "Is weed legal in the metaverse?" So I think Reece is trolling us with this tweet because the metaverse isn't a real place. I mean, it's virtual reality. So what difference does it make whether it's legal or not? Only your avatar will get high. So I believe he was definitely trolling us with this tweet. But a few days later, he goes on to tweet the following: "Legalize marijuana in South Africa." Now, a user responded to him by saying it is legal, and Reece responded to him by saying for private use. Now, Reece clearly knows his weed laws because marijuana is only legal for private use. So according to the Cannabis for Private Purposes Bill, the draft bill outlines possession rules for cannabis users at home and people who wish to cultivate the plant. It also introduces new offenses and provisions for people who previously received a criminal record for cannabis possession. The bill defines a private place as any place including a building, house, room, shed, hut, tent, mobile home, caravan, boat or land, or any portion thereof to which the public does not have access as of right. The draft legislation also states that an adult person may, without the exchange of remuneration, provide to or obtain from another adult person for personal use the prescribed quantity of cannabis plant cultivation material, cannabis plant, cannabis. The bill also allows for possession of cannabis in private, in a public place, but this is limited to 100 grams. The draft bill defines in private as to keep, store, transport, or be in control of cannabis or cannabis plant, respectively, in a manner that conceals it from public view. Now, it's clear that Reece isn't satisfied with those rules and regulations that pertains to the possession of marijuana. He wants to be able to move freely with a more substantial amount of weed on him. Because, 100 grams isn't that much if you're being honest, especially for an individual like Reece, who is a legit stoner. Bro is always smoking, a true veteran when it comes to the cannabis game. So I can imagine Reece having to do gigs, having to make guest appearances, and just being outside in general. And for the most part, he's in a public area, and with weed being legal for private use only, I'm sure he feels restricted with the legal amount you can carry, as well as secondhand smoking being deemed not private. But moving along, the annual State of the Nation address was held this week, and the president of SA, Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa, came out with the following tweet: "The global business services sector is on track to create 500,000 new jobs over the next few years. The hemp and cannabis sector has the potential to create more than 130 new jobs." So I'm sure you guys all know unemployment in SA is at an all-time high, with a large percentage of the youth not being able to find work, whether they are qualified or not. So with the president introducing the cannabis industry into the South African business sector, it could alleviate some pressure on the unemployment rate. Now, Reece is all for this, as he came out with the following tweet saying, "Legalize it and I will advertise it." Now, I find this to be hilarious because if we're being honest, Reece has been advertising weed for the longest. I've only known this nigga to smoke weed and rap, so he's been an ambassador for it for a while now. So he attached a clip to his tweet talking about how legalization can bring out good economic change in the country.
So there would definitely be a major economic change if we legalize it, and that would be good for the country.
So it looks like he's really serious about this and really wants the legalization to happen. But you guys, let me know your thoughts on this. Are you standing with Reece with the legalization of cannabis, especially considering how it would affect the economy positively? Or would you still like it for it to be considered a banned substance? Comment down below. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to hit that like button if you found the content dope, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It's on to the next one. Peace.